Hi guys, this is Keshika, your spiritual guide and tarot, and this is our channel Amethyst Awakening. Now, today, as a part of the PO series, a series where I talk about my life experiences, learnings, and realizations so that they can help you guys in your journey, we are going to talk about trusting new people. Now, first, I wanted to keep this video about trust in general, but trust is a very, very, very vast topic. So, today we're just going to touch upon one aspect of it, which is being able to trust someone new when you have actually been hurt in the past, and how do you go about that? Okay, how do you know if you should trust someone and whether you should trust them or not, or if the old person comes back in your life, should you really give them a second chance and all of that? So, if you're someone who goes through this, then stick around till the end because we're going to be covering all of this, and hopefully, this video will help you trust again. Now, when we're making the decision of whether we trust someone or not, and we're trying to identify that, I think the key thing, or the first thing that we need to identify is who do we not trust in the situation? Do we not trust them or do we not trust ourselves? Okay? Because that's key. And sometimes it's just that you don't trust yourself in that situation because in the past you made a wrong decision. And this is where we talk about the past situation where that person or the old person actually broke your trust. And all of us have gone through this at some point of time or the other, sometimes in a smaller capacity, sometimes in a larger capacity. And it's not a good experience to go through, right? And we all know that. And while we know that, sometimes we still find it easier to give a re-entry to the same person in our lives as compared to a new person, which might not make sense to people around us at times, because they're like, why are they doing this? And subconsciously, the reason why we might be doing this in most cases is we feel that the worst with that person has gone. They did something that broke our trust and we felt really hurt, but now they're back, they're apologizing, they're asking for another chance to do better. And so we feel that guarantees a better outcome, which is not as bad as the previous outcome. And instead of them, if we go for a new person, it's the first time, we don't know how good it'll be, we don't know how bad it'll be, and what can happen. So we don't know, and maybe we'll get more hurt than we did the previous time. How do we know? How do we know if we can trust them? And subconsciously, we just think we are protecting ourselves or making the wiser choice by actually letting the old person back in. And what we think we're doing is we are ensuring a better outcome, but what we actually might be doing sometimes is giving the same person an opportunity to repeat their same behavior and treat us in the same manner they did the previous time and break our trust yet another time. So should we not give second chances or third or fourth? No, I'm not saying that. I'm all up for giving chances, but it's important to understand who you are giving that chance to. And when I say that, I don't mean the entity or the person by a certain name. Suppose the old person who broke your heart was like person Aman. Let's just take a random name. So we have Aman, and Aman represented someone who broke our heart in the past. Now, when Aman re-enters, you don't, and then there's this other person, say Akbar, and sorry, it just reminded me of a movie. But anyways, we have Aman and we have Akbar. Okay, so Akbar is like the new person, but when Aman comes, we actually we consider him as someone who we've already spent time and energy with, who we already know a little, and we've had a certain experience. And Aman is saying that they are guaranteeing a better experience than last time. And Akbar, we don't know how it's going to be. So we think let's like give Aman a chance to do better instead of giving Akbar a chance. And we need to identify and understand, is Aman still Aman 1.0 who he was in the past, or is he now Aman 2.0? So when someone re-enters your life, you treat them as a new person. You need to treat Aman 2.0 and Akbar at the same level. Because irrespective of what Aman is saying, you need to see whether Aman 2.0 and Aman 1.0 actually are the same person or different people. In your last encounter, your last situation, you might have noticed some red flags that Aman 1.0 exhibited that you probably sort of let go of and gave him the benefit of doubt at that point of time, because it was Aman 1.0's first chance, and you moved ahead. If Aman 1.0, if Aman 2.0 is still exhibiting, it's getting a little confusing, but I hope I'm being able to like keep the characters different enough for you to understand. So if when Aman re-enters, basically Aman 2.0, if he still is exhibiting the same red flags that Aman 1.0 exhibited, then in that scenario, whatever Aman says, Aman 1.0 and 2.0 are the same person. Even though he is saying they're different people, they're actually not different people. And if a person hasn't changed and still is exhibiting the same behavioral patterns, always keep in mind the same input leads to the same output, or like it's most probable, because if there is not much noticeable change, there is a higher possibility of you repeating the cycle. So keep that in mind and make sure that you are focusing not on the person, you are focusing on the characteristics. And the same applies for Akbar. Now, whether you choose to trust Akbar or not depends on what characteristics is Akbar exhibiting. Is Akbar exhibiting the same flags as Aman 1.0? If yes, then maybe you're stuck in your own cycle and you're attracting the same learning again and again because you haven't learned it, okay? But if Akbar is not exhibiting the same characteristics as Aman 1.0, then you're not repeating the same mistake. Akbar is not Aman 1.0, and so you will not get the same result, and the probability of you breaking your heart again, or like the probability of Akbar breaking your trust in the same manner that Aman 1.0 did is very low, because they're not exhibiting the same behavioral patterns. And if you're not the same person, you're not going to react in the same manner, right? You need to see, you need to identify the characteristics, you need to identify what you have learned from your previous experience, and the person who is now entering, is that person showing those same characteristics? Because only that will help you at your level try to ensure that you are not repeating the same mistake, okay? Because there is no guarantee either with Aman 2.0 or with Akbar that your trust will not be broken again. And in life, there are no guarantees. And if someone tells you or gives you a guarantee also, like, what is the guarantee really, you know? How do you truly know that what they're saying is 100% what is going to happen? So at your level, what you need to keep on doing is like you need to keep on trusting yourself and the other person while ensuring that you are not repeating the same mistakes. It is okay to make new mistakes, and if you make a new mistake, you learn the lesson from there and you move ahead, not repeating either of your past mistakes, you know, because that's how life is, you know. You keep learning till you actually truly get it right, and that's it. Like, you know, not everyone gets it right in the first go, and that's absolutely okay. You are allowed to make mistakes, but you're allowed to repeat mistakes as well. But like, why would you? Why do you want to put yourself through the same thing again, right? So bring that sort of awareness and objectivity in your life that you are not repeating your own mistakes. But don't stop yourself from actually, trusting new people because of something someone did in the past. Because firstly, the new person is not the old person, so you are actually giving them a tough time because something they have not done. Try to think of two similar situations with both the people in concern and see how both of them reacted. If the reaction is significantly distant from each other or significantly different from each other, you will realize that they're actually not the same person. And if they're not behaving in the same manner, then you're not repeating the same mistake. But if their reaction is the same or similar and close, then maybe you are attracting a certain type because you still have to learn the lesson. So if that is the case and you still have to learn the lesson, then there are a lot of videos in the playlist linked below, the Be Your playlist of the series, where you could actually get some help to work through that and break those cycles. So we have 4 videos on like breaking karmic cycles on the 3 steps, and one like a summary for that. And we also have inner child healing and shadow work videos, and all of these 6-7 videos will help you identify why you're attracting the same type. And the same applies to if you are the person you don't trust, then why do you not trust yourself? Once you identify that, these videos will help you overcome that and cross that bridge. But if that's not the case and the person is not the same person, then the only decision you really need to make is, do you want to live in fear and anxiety and stay stressed and let go of a new opportunity or not take up a new opportunity? Or would you rather trust the new person, give it a shot, and if they do break your trust, you deal with it? And that's really the choice you have to make. Just ensure you're not ignoring the red flags and you're not repeating a cycle. And you also understand that the new person has never broken your trust, so the chances of them breaking your trust are actually not that high if they're not exhibiting the red flags that show that they might break your trust. I hope this video helped you and it's actually put things in perspective for you. Please do let me know if you would like me to do any other topic in the upcoming videos. Also, as a continuation to this video, I will be doing a pick a card reading on your ex versus your next lover, and you can see and compare the old person versus the new person basically, and a few things about that. So that video will be going live this Friday. I will link it below and you can like, share, subscribe. You can actually subscribe and hit the notification bell, and also maybe I'll set it on Premiere or something like that, so you can click the link below and put on a notification for when that video is live, if that's something that you would be interested in. So I am so glad for having you around. I really hope this video helped you in some way, and I really hope you can trust people again, because it is the basis of every relationship in life, and it is very important to live, or to be able to live peacefully and happily. Like, if you find it difficult to trust, you're going to be stressed like all the time. So just decide what you want. Like, would you rather trust and deal with the heartbreak, or would you rather just live in anxiety? At the end of the day, the choice is yours. I really hope this helps you make the choice that is best for you, and do support the channel in any way you can. I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos. Bye bye.